Okay, I'm back. I had technical difficulties. The app I used to record the show decided to fuck up and then be stupid. So, I'm here. Let's play the intro once again. Alright. Today's show's kind of been great. It's gonna be great. Huge news. The show is kind of growing. It's growing. And it's kind of awesome. Because I checked out the geolocations of where everyone's listening on the show, and it's huge in Germany, Paris, the US, Canada, which surprised me, Australia, Japan, which kind of excites me. I love Japan. Sweden. So, it's kind of cool. And to everyone in Canada, Alaska, Germany, France, Sweden, Australia, Japan. Hello. How are y'all? I think in Japan everyone's asleep, and so is Germany. I mean, Australia, not Germany. Germany's wide awake. I will say this. I hope Canada doesn't hear my comments and jokes about them, because I don't want to get arrested. Because if you make a joke in Canada, if someone gets offended, you're arrested. That's what I heard. So, I mean, I'll say this, Canada. I like you all more than I like the UK. I mean, you guys don't have a royal family, a royal monarchy. I seriously don't get it with the Queen of England and all that shit. I had it with the Queen of England and all that. I mean, I don't get it. How are you all a democracy if you have a queen that you have to bow down to? What the fuck? I mean, seriously. I love you, UK, but I couldn't live there. I mean, it's bad enough. I know I'm gonna rant here, but I haven't ranted in a while, which is wonderful, but I'm gonna say this. When the Queen of England ever comes to the US, nobody in the president shouldn't bow down to the Queen. I mean, I heard this rule. I don't know if it's true. But it's like, if you turn your back to her, you get in trouble because it's disrespecting the Queen. Ooh. Fuck that. I mean, I seen this old bag and she walks like... I forget what I said. Like, I was chatting with my cousin who is a radio disc jockey, who's a morning show host, disc jockey, and all that. Me and him were chatting. We were chatting on, Twitter, and he heard the show. He said, "Hey, it's a good show you did, the storytelling and all that." I remember some of that. And we were somehow chatting. Like, he is a Democrat. And I lean Republican. I am a registered Republican, for those who don't know. And I know someone's be like, we're getting the fuck out of this show. But mind you, I used to be a Democrat, but now I kind of lean Republican because Democrat Party's full of nutbags. And the thing I remember, me and him were chatting. We were chatting about how, you know, how dumb it is. It's just, and I remember what I said was, like, I said, like, the Queen of England looks like a walking canker sore. Is what I said. And that pissed off a lot of British people. And a lot of US people who love the Queen and think the whole royal family's so beautiful and magical. And how royal they are. And it's like, fuck you. Like, the whole royal family is like a bunch of inbred hillbilly Brits. Like, they all keep it in the royal bloodline. It's like, ew. Ew. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you people? It's like, here's the thing about it. Back in the day, before the Brits, you know, the royal family realized, you know, inbreeding doesn't really work. I mean, look at Cousin Jeff there. He has like a club foot and buck teeth. And his hips look like a pregnant wide woman. But, mind you, it was like the worst British accent I ever did, but mind you, the royal family, the whole monarchy, should be dismantled, in my opinion. I mean, it should be. Because here's the thing about it. Your tax money, all your money is going to luxury for this broad. I mean, you have an empty, you know, mansion that the Queen supposedly lives in. You could use that mansion to, like, put homeless people in. I mean, it's bad enough, you know, in Missouri, you know, in the Show Me State, Missouri, and other states, we have the governor's mansion and nobody can live in there. But I don't know why, but it's like, for example, California. The California governor caught a homeless man living in, you know, sleeping in one of his rooms, and he arrested that guy. Because, you know, you can't sleep in there because that belongs to the governor. Just the whole thing just bugs the fuck out of me. You know, you gotta be respectful to politicians. You have to, you know, bow to the Queen. Which is so idiotic. Like, I would not bow to that old dustbag at all. Like, I think one time she was, like, here in the U.S., and they played, like, the British national anthem before the U.S. national anthem, which pissed me off, because it's like, you people are here in our country. Why do we have to play your national anthem first before ours? Ours is cool. I mean, we won the war. It's just, I don't know, it just always bugged me. Like, it always bugged me. Like, I don't understand it. But anyway. Apple's announcing something. Who cares? Oh, they're announcing a new phone with like 4 cameras. Or 3 cameras. Why? Who needs 3 different fucking cameras on a phone? Are you that egotistical where you're like, on the new phone, the new iPhone, you're getting the brand new iPhone with 3 different cameras? It's like, who wants that? Like, who would ask for that? I mean, I got the iPhone and I only have 1 camera. And I only take photos of my cat and my dogs. But anyway, it always bugged me. I played this one game. This one listener was talking about obscure video games. And I kind of learned something. The video game that he recommended is called Summertime Saga. I never fucking heard of it. It's free. The game that he recommended was not obscure. The game that he recommended, and I ended up downloading, was a porno game. And I was thinking, like, what the fuck? What the fuck is this? It was a really bad video game. The dialogue, mind you, made me laugh. It was so... I felt ashamed. And... and I played this video game for a short while. I had to like... No, I'm done. I felt bad what I just did. I played this video game. It was so... I'll admit to this. The artwork is really good. I'll admit to it. It's a very cartoony... kind of looks like a bit of Flintstones meets Family Guy. And the story's kind of interesting, but at the same time you're kind of like, what is this? And it was just so awful. I just sort of was like, why is this video game made? And I just was so disturbed by it. I wasn't disturbed by it. It was kind of like, what's the name again? Summertime Saga. My producer's asking the name of it. It's... I tell you one thing. Whoever came up with the story of it is not a bad writer. I was sort of like... I was like this when I played it afterwards, like...
We'll talk about it when you want to talk about it. I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
That's kind of how I was to my laptop. Because in this game, you play this guy who lives with two women. And well, it's not a guy, you're a teenager. And in this game, you're in school, which makes no sense. You're finishing up and getting ready to go to college, but you have to learn all these things, and after you learn all these things, you get a reward from the teachers. And they're all female teachers, mind you. And with these rewards, you come by after class. And in this whole game, you... Oh, damn. I know. And in this whole game, you try to conquer every aspect of the story. And in this story, you